Hello everyone! When you're making a short film or recording a presentation, it's always useful to record from different angles. It makes the final product more interesting. Now, to help us today, I've recruited a new friend. He's the DJI Mavic Mini, and under full charge, in ideal conditions, we're expected to get half an hour flight. Now, it got me thinking, if it's only half an hour, then all that electrical energy has been transferred to useful energy, which gives it the height when it's flying, but it must also be transferred into wasted energy as well, such as the sound energy from the rotors, or the heat energy that's generated in the motors, or the kinetic energy of the air moving out the way. So if you consider all of this wasted energy that's transferred from the electrical energy, it's going to affect the efficiency of the device. Here's another example of a device that converts electrical energy into useful and wasted energy, and it affects the efficiency. One of the fundamental principles of energy is the fact that you cannot create energy nor destroy it. It's just transformed from one form of energy to another. All of the energy in the world around us today started off with a Big Bang. That huge explosion at the start of time gave us all the energy we've got today. It made all the stars, it made all the planets, it gave us heat from the sun, it meant that plants could grow, photosynthesize, produce their carbohydrates, which we could eat, which gives us energy, and so on. All that started from the Big Bang. At times, we want to change the energy from one form to another for our own purposes. Like, for example, heating up water to make a cup of tea. We're going to examine all the different sorts of energy that goes into a kettle and the transfers that take place to heat up the water to give us the tea. Firstly though, let's have a little diagram of this on the board. So, here we have the energy that went in to the kettle, and that was electrical energy. There might be 100 joules of electrical energy that went in. And out of the kettle, we of course had 100 joules in, 100 joules came out. Most of that energy went to heating the water. But some of it went to other forms of energy, like making sound, because you can hear it boiling. So there's some more energy came out, which was sound. And that was heat energy. Heat energy was the useful energy. Sound energy was wasted. Now, 100 joules of energy go in, 100 joules of energy come out. Of that, you might find that 50 joules went to heating up, and it's a pretty loud kettle because it's quite old. So 50 joules might have gone to sound. It's not very efficient, is it? Because only 50 of the 100 joules was useful. Only 50 of the 100 joules goes to making a cup of tea. So in terms of efficiency, we have to look at the energy that goes in and the useful energy that comes out. The useful energy that comes out was 50 joules. The energy that went in was 100 joules. 50 divided by 100 is a half. To turn that into percentage, that's 50%. So a kettle, an old kettle, is only 50% efficient.
Damn it!